Good evening. This is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel. It's like a team on my part series, the week that was college football history review, the 1964 college football season. We're going to be talking about week two, games that were played during week two of September 26, 1964. We're going to look at Syracuse beating Kansas 38-6. Friday night, Kansas coach Jack Mitchell boasted about his ace halfback Gale Sayers, calling him just about the best runner in the country. But the next day, Syracuse offered its own candidate and sophomore halfback Floyd Little. He tallied 5 touchdowns, including 15 and 55-yard sprints, among his 159 yards rushing. Little gained 254 yards of all-purpose yards. Orange defensive ends George Fair and Herb Stecker forced Jayhawks quarterback Steve Rinko, future Major League Baseball pitcher, into keeping on option plays. Sayers carried but 4 times in the first half, but then it was pretty well too late for Sayers to affect much as an 18-0 score favored Orangemen. Harvard beat Massachusetts 20-14. Princeton beat Rutgers 10-7. Wake Forest beat Virginia Tech 38-21. As Demon Deacons surprised with second straight upset win, Wake Forest fullback Ryan Piccolo ran for 154 yards on the ground, including 2 touchdowns in the second quarter that gave Demon Deacons lead for good at 10-7, extended it to a 17-7 lead. Wake halfback Wayne Wellborn ran for 3 touchdowns in the second half as Deacons rolled up with 351 yards of rushing offense. Virginia Tech quarterback Bob Sweckert had wriggled his way, mostly on keepers to touchdown after a 46-yard trip to take 7-3 lead late in the first quarter. Roughing passer penalty aided Wake's 32-yard drive to Wellborn's third quarter touchdown for 24-7 edge. And the Albers refired home crowd with quick snap play early in the fourth quarter that found Wake napping. Halfback Tommy Francisco ran for 47 yards to 17-yard line, and fullback Sonny Utz banged across. Wellborn raced 42 yards to score for 31-15. Demon Deacons edge. So Swagger passed Tech into position for another touchdown by Utz. Kentucky upset Mississippi 27-21. Huge upset was fashioned on rugged Kentucky defense that held Ole Miss to single first down in the first half and shattered Mississippi's 22-game regular season unbeaten streak. Right after the opening kickoff, halfback Roger Bird opened Wildcats offense by throwing an improvised 79-yard touchdown pass, which was nullified by penalty, but Cats came back with the same play in third quarter to put them ahead 13-7. A click from Bird to end Rick Kessler for 32 yards. Badly outplayed and outgained 415 yards to 187 yards, the Rebels managed to stay in game on 2 interception touchdown returns. Defensive back James Heidel, an 89-yard return in the first quarter. Defensive back Tommy Luke's 65-yard return in third quarter. Now, after Mississippi quarterback Jim Weatherly hit 13-yard touchdown pass in fourth quarter, Kentucky trailed 21-20 until quarterback Rick Norton hit sub in Kessler for his third touchdown catch with 2:38 remaining to play. Verdict was clinched when Ole Miss tailback Mike Dennis took Weatherly's past the Cats' 20-yard line, but lost the fumble to Kentucky defensive back Todd with 30 seconds left. South Carolina beat Michigan State 21-15. The Spartans keyed heavily on huge halfback Ken Willard. North Carolina quarterback Danny Tobot, GOAT from previous week, befuddled Michigan State defense with tapestry of option runs and jump passes to earn 21-0 lead by opening minutes at fourth quarter. Tobot followed Willard's 1-yard touchdown plunge in the second quarter with 2 of his own. Then, with 12 minutes to go, Spartans rallied around their offensive stars. Impressive sophomore halfback Clint Jones raced 42 yards to touchdown, and senior halfback Dick Gordon caught a 2-point pass from halfback Harry Ammons. Only 4 minutes later, Gene Washington, with Toyo's defender, draped all over and caught 11-yard touchdown from quarterback Steve Juday. Kicker Lou Bobich, soccer style extra point pulled Michigan State University, but then 21-15. Spartans got ball back twice more late in fourth quarter. Juday punched his team to midfield, and coach Duffy Daugherty's argued spotting of Ammons' fourth down run. Daugherty got called to go his way, but received ruinous 15-yard penalty for his trouble. Another major foul on Michigan State North Carolina defensive lineman Frank Gallagher's sack placed Spartans in 4th and 41, which ended in an interception by Carolina defensive back Jimmy Eason. Last gas pass by Juday fell into the arms of Hills, quarterback defensive back Gary Black at his 18-yard line. Notre Dame beat Wisconsin 31-7. Fighting Irish coaching legends like Newt Rodney and Frank Leahy were 52-5 versus the Big Ten. But Notre Dame was feeble 4-19 during 1954 to 1963. Regimes of Terry Brennan, Joe Coleridge, and Hugh DeVore. Into this history strolled former Big Ten coach Ira Parsegian, making his Notre Dame debut against favorite Wisconsin, which was projected for Big Ten's first division. Surprising stars in Parsegian's new offense were players he transformed, like quarterback John Hewitt and Jack Snow. Badgers clawed back into the game on a 45-yard touchdown pass by quarterback Hal Brandt to wide receiver Jimmy Jones at the second half kickoff, which brought them to within 13-7. But Irish crushed Badgers by throwing them for 51 yards, minus 51 yards rushing as 9 new faces sparkled on the defensive unit. Nebraska beat Minnesota by a score of 26-21. Southern California beat Oklahoma 40-14. Quarterback Craig Fortier completed passes totaling 79 yards and 2 touchdown marches in the first quarter as USC finished each voyage with Fortier's short touchdown run. Overwhelmed, Oklahoma's secondary finally changed tactics to its betterment in the second quarter, but his pass interference penalty helped give Trojans another touchdown 23 seconds before halftime on halfback Ron Hell's 1-yard plunge. Trying to hell his score soon as brightness picture as fullback Jim Grissom led a 58-yard second quarter drive that now count to 14-7. Oklahoma halfback Lance Ritzel scored a 10-yard catch nearly midway in the second quarter. Southern California started second half where it left off, scoring twice in the third quarter for 34-7 lead. A Ritzel muff punt at 5-yard line, Trojans in Ty Sanus came up with touchdown recovery. Ritzel turned tables in the fourth quarter by going 48 yards on punt return. The poised 2-yard touchdown run by halfback Larry Brown. Florida State shut out Texas Christian by a score of 10-0. TCU defense played heroically by making stands at its 1, 17, 16, 11, and 13-yard lines, but it bled just enough to allow Florida State to take win. Seminoles' first series carried them to the Horned Frogs' 1-yard line, but gigantic purple linebacker Ken Henson slammed down FSU by fieldback Lee Narrowmore. Kicker Les Murdoch clicked on 33-yard field goal. Next time Florida State marched downfield late in the first quarter. TCU depended on halfback Jim Favre, who had 93 yards on 19 carries for much of its offense. Favre keyed 48-yard foray to FSU 16-yard line in the third quarter with 30 yards rushing. But Seminoles defensive end Wayne McDuffie threw Favre for 3-yard loss, and Frogs had to settle for kicker Bruce Alford's field goal try. Linebacker Bill McDowell blocked it to launch a 63-yard touchdown trick. FSU quarterback Steve Tinsey connected on 12, 22, and 14-yard passes until halfback Phil Spooner's 6-yard touchdown run. Arkansas beat Tulsa 31-22. Confident Tulsa started a season that would have its most wins since 1951. Enjoyed nation's leadership in passing scoring total offense. Golden Hurricane quarterback Jerry Rome, now eligible after transfer from SMU, connected for 20-26, 2 touchdowns, including a score by Howard Twilley. Tulsa jumped to 14-0 lead. Turning point was provided by Arkansas linebacker Ronnie Caveness, who picked off Rome pass and ran 12 yards to the second quarter touchdown. Tulsa still led 14-10 at halftime, but Razorbacks quarterback Billy Ray hit touchdown pass to end Jerry Lamb, scored himself, and watched wingback Jim Lindsey race 41 yards to score. Now, Arizona beat Brigham Young by a score of 39-6. Special teams of Arizona sparkled as halfback Floyd Hutlow returned 2 punts for long touchdowns. Halfback Ricky Harris nearly replicated Hutlow's sprints by racing 41 yards to set up fullback Rick Johnson's 2-yard touchdown plunge. Brigham Young fumble got Wildcat started on route early in the second quarter as Arizona went 55 yards in 5 plays. Capper came on quarterback Lou White's 23-yard pass to Harris. Hutlow soon raced 61 yards for his first punt return touchdown. In next series, BYU was forced to punt again, but this time Harris bubbled punt as at his 27-yard line. Cougars halfback Kent Oburn swept right for 2-yard touchdown on dandy fake that had Arizona bunched in middle. BYU trailed only 14-6 at halftime. Ludlow second punt touchdown return spark catch blast in third quarter as Arizona defensive tackle Ken Giovando made his second interception to set up halfback Tom Oliver's second touchdown. So that concludes look at week 2 of the games that are played on September 26, 1964. So let's look at the AP poll as of September 28th. Number 1 was Texas. Number 2 was Southern California. Number 3 was Illinois. Number 4 was Alabama. Number 5 was Ohio State. Number 6, Navy. Number 7, Auburn. Number 8, Michigan. Number 9, Notre Dame. Number 10, Washington. So that concludes a look at the week that was college football history review. 1964 college football season, week 2. The games that played on September 26, 1964. Once again, the AP poll was number 1, Texas. Number 2, Southern California. Illinois, number 3. Number 4, Alabama. Number 5, Ohio State. Navy, number 6. Number 7, Auburn. Number 8, Michigan. Number 9, Notre Dame. Number 10, Washington. So that concludes a look at that. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Do a video of some magnitude tomorrow. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.